Bravo. Terrific.
Very
Have a
nice.
seat. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Crystal Rodis. And on the set now we still have Laling with us right in the middle, and we have Janine Samaniego. Is this correct?
Yes, correct.
Janine, you are a violinist
Yes.
naman.
Yes.
So you have the flute and the violinist. Laling, what are the role of these women in the orchestra,
Well,
other than the instruments that they
First of
provide?
all, I would like to inform you and the public that the musicians of the Metro Manila Concert Orchestra are young, from 20 years old to around 30 years old, and delightfully pretty
Mukha naman,
and
obviously.
good looking for the gentlemen. Yes.
A single pa rin. Oh no, the cameramen, they're all married. Twice over. No, he's saying he's not. But gay? No, going back. Going back. So you get the musicians, the talents that come in, and you give them this opportunity to play with a big orchestra.
Yes. All of them are trained, well, most of them are trained classically, in classical music. Yes. But they are, of course, very versatile. They can play, as Chingai was explaining, pop music and other types of music.
Well, obviously, your style of playing, may discipline. At number one, you have to really go through the proper course of having to learn the music. It's not we do, no. It's obvious. Yeah. Especially in your case, a violin. I mean, gee, I would have hated to be around when you were first trying that instrument. Diba?
Yeah,
ang violin, ang sakit talaga sa tenga. The flout, or the flute, every time I tried blowing that instrument, it just drove me crazy. Nakakahilo ba? Is that correct, diba?
Yes, when I started learning how to play the flute, nakakahilo talaga
I was always dizzy. I mean, I wonder how you can just stand there and just be able to look at me and talk. I always thought that people who play the flute are always dizzy, somewhat, Kasi syempre, it's taking the breath away, diba? But you do have a nice sound. You seem to push that.
Yes.
You like the Metro Manila Concert Orchestra. It gives you an opportunity to play different kinds of music.
Yes, definitely.
You were playing a classical piece.
Yes.
Why classical? Why not jazz, for example, or pop?
I-
Napakabata mo, pop, I mean.
I really prefer to play classical music.
Wow, that's interesting. You're the same, obviously.
Yes, the
But
same.
violin is already merged into all kinds of genres, not
Yeah.
necessarily. Even flute. I remember when I was a kid, there was Jethro Tull who was playing rock,
Yes,
rock flute, diba?
Yes.
But you both chose the classical formats.
Yes, we did. Yeah.
What's wrong with you? Aren't you young? Aren't you single, diba? Normally, you would want pop, diba?
Well, it's a bonus. Pop is a bonus. With the classical, since we started with classical training, learning pop after it is as easy as pie. So
That's true.
it's
That's
just
true.
actually a bonus. Yeah.
But you don't improvise, no? Siyempre.
Just a little bit.
Just
I
a
try.
little bit. You allow improvisation.
Oh, yes, yes. And then I would like to inform you and the public that we do have at MMCO, we do provide a lot of services. For example, for anniversaries, launchings, baptisms, birthdays.
You mean if I had a corporate event
Yes.
or a 60th, 50th wedding anniversary,
Sure.
and if I was as rich as the Liberal Party, I could throw big parties. I could invite the orchestra, for example, to
Right.
perform.
Of
Because there is
course.
nothing like 50 instruments, di ba?
Yes.
Yeah.
Iba ang, even for the musician, the sensation is totally, it's hard to explain. It literally
It's an
lifts you.
experience.
Yes, it lifts
Yes.
you off the ground.
Right.
Kung ako trio lang, it happens within a trio and a quartet.
Well, we
much
do
less.
have a soloist, we have a duo, a trio, a quintet.
You break the orchestra down for different parts
Yes.
or what the music
And
requires.
whatever the client wants. If, for example, you have a birthday party and it's just a very close birthday party for 10, 12 people, if you'd like
you
a
can break it
string
down.
quartet or a duo, we can do that for you.
You know, opportunities must be
And
right.
chamber orchestra too.
I'm sure with all the hotels coming up, I mean, we're now the hotel center in Asia. I'm sure the opportunities are just wild.
Of course.
Careers, kayo, mga babae. Career direction.
Well, I teach. Part of the job of being an orchestra musician is also to teach little kids or even at a collegiate level. And then other than that, to be able to-
Professionally, teach
yes,
professionally.
Yes. And then other than that, performing also in small events, like what Tita Laling said, the corporate events, if needed, with classical quartets. But we still
You pay
play
tax?
classical. Yes, I have
Okay,
my
go ahead.
number.
Ikaw, you do the same thing?
Yes.
So, the MMCO does not only provide the musical opportunity, but it provides direction, services.
Yes. Also,
Career.
The MMCO is aligned with the K to 12 program
Please explain
of
that part.
schools. Yes. You see, we are aligned with the music appreciation for children, and so we play we have concerts in schools, and that is why we were at the Assumption. And also, Harry, part of our CSR, our corporate social responsibility as an orchestra, we do perform for marginalized communities and to bring music to them, and also to perhaps differently abled persons. Yes, we do that.
Pero hindi ka kikita sa marginalized, yan ang problema.
No, this is how it goes. For every sponsorship, major sponsorship that we receive from generous companies, corporations, or individuals, then we have one free public concert for these sectors.
So what you do is, as much as you provide opportunities for the musicians, and as
Yes.
much as there is a business model,
Right.
there's an advocacy to still spread the appreciation portion.
Of course, of course.
Wow, you know who requires a lot of music appreciation? Mga call center. Ang lalakas kumita niyan, but they need to take a break, you know, miski pa
Yeah,
paano.
right.
The midnight shift just drives them nuts, di ba? But career opportunity, as you go along, you also provide this for long term. Because the MMCO is not here only for the next 2, 3 years, 5
No,
years.
we
You intend
we
to
will
stay-
endure.
Yes, you will endure,
Yes.
miski pa paano.
Yes.
And you guys are going to be ending up being the managers eventually, one or
Right.
the other.
Hopefully, one day.
That is precisely why we are bringing them here. And of course, we appointed 5 young musicians to sit in our board meetings of the trustees.
Oh, good. You make them part of it, so the
that-
direction is there.
Yes, we need inputs from them, feedback from them, opinions, you know. They can voice out their suggestions.
Mahirap ang buhay musikero, if I'm not mistaken. I tried to be a musician early on in my life, and it's not easy. You know, having to play your music, what you like to play and what the audience wants to play sometimes can be rather conflicting. Plus the fact the instruments are quite expensive. Is that a Selmer? You're probably using a Selmer.
I use a Powell.
How? Okay. A violin, it's not a Stradivarius, no?
No, but I use a German violin. I don't think I can afford the Stradivarius right now.
One of
think
these
that-
days, you will be able to.
Probably.
Okay, they want to show the photo. Let us show you this poster. Lani, can you tell us about this concert that's coming up? Schumann Plus.
Yes, that is the special concert that our very special virtuoso concert pianist, Jose Artemio Panganiban III, will perform the Schumann A in A minor. And that will be performed at the Far Eastern University Auditorium.
The new refurbished.
Yes, and that will be at 7:30. Now, if anybody would like to see it, please, you can always get your tickets from Ticket World or from us, from MMCO.
What is the number? What's the contact number of MMCO and your email? Do you know it by heart?
I don't know it by heart, but I will give you a number that will surely inform
Okay.
you. 216-6487. That's my number.
Okay. I have the email address, ladies and gentlemen. Metro Manila, no? Hindi Development Authority. Hindi sila gumagawa ng traffic. Okay? Metro Manila Concert Orchestra, so MMCO dash or underline Manila at yahoo.com. Metro Manila, why did you use the words Metro Manila? You are from Metro Manila.
Metro Manila,
You,
yes.
paano kung violinist? Ayun, there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, please take note if you have a pencil beside you. Or
There.
put up your smartphone and just take a photo of the television. There you go. Pick this up, pick up the address, and the concert series is about to begin. Paano kung tiga Bacolod? Paano kung Baguio, galing ng Ilocos, pero he's got talent? Hindi na Metro Manila yan.
Hindi bale, okay lang. Okay lang.
Hindi
yun.
limited.
Hindi,
No,
it's
no,
not
no.
limited.
Hindi limited.
No.
But do you also do education? You teach, I understand. But do you still continue your studies in music? Alam ko mga musikero, especially in the classical field, walang tigil ang aral yan eh. Correct, di ba?
Yes, it's a consistent process. Because if we stop, baka mawala yung technique. Kailangan lagi, parang kumbaga, hinahasa mo yung talent mo. So it's an everyday process for us to keep on learning and practicing.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to take another break. As you've seen, Laling has brought two beautiful women on stage. They're not just young and educated, but they're also very talented. This is the product of the Metro Manila Concert Orchestra. Now, you may not yet know about it simply because the launch dates are well on its way, but more than anything, if you're Filipino and you're proud to be that and you know we have something to show off, alam nyo, it's not good enough to sit back and watch it. The other part is for you to actually participate. Be there and watch the shows. Hindi naman basta they perform for everybody to have everybody appreciate the music. It requires participation on your part. Cost of ticket, Lali. Affordable, unaffordable.
Very affordable. For the balcony, that's mostly for students and other employees. That is an affordable price of 300.
Okay.
Yes. However, we do give 10% discounts for students.
Okay.
Yes. And we also give 20% discount for seniors.
Kala ko plus 20 pag may edad na. Kailangan magbayad na mas marami. Baliktad. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to take a short break. When we come back, we will introduce to you the talent that they've been promoting. This is the son of former Chief Judge. I know I keep saying that, but you know, really, it has nothing to do with his father. It's really the talent of the man that's going to step up on the stage. So, you know what? No more introduction. We'll take this break. Stay with us. Stay glued. When he comes back, we'll sit him down and let's find out who and what he is.